Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry, and I'm at the Bellefontaine Cemetery in St. Louis, Missouri. And this cemetery has some really spectacular monuments, so I'm going to go around and show you a few of them. There are a lot of really tall ones like this, and on the bottom it shows the family name, Boone, and then the graves are beside it here. People in the Boone family. This one has a bench and a statue with an epitaph, and it says Weber here, and it's really starting to weather. This is a rather bulky one for the Snyder family, the Kite family. Here's a textured one next to this really big tree, and you can see a really tall one there. And there's several tall ones in this area. This one has an angel and a cross and inscriptions all around it. And if you like lakefront property, there are quite a few of them here that are overlooking this big lake and the water fountain. Nice. This guy got a whole building, like his own private mausoleum. John Hoffman, 1887. John Holmes got a nice one with the statue on top. Here's a nice centerpiece where you could have a memorial service. How's this for a nice cemetery setting? And the only grave I see here is for Lenore Marie Edwards. If this was all for her, then she must have been somebody really special. There are several like this that have their own mausoleum building. Are you going to have an angel crying over you? Here's a really nice one. This is Katie Lumalius. Has a really nice inscription. Another really nice one here. And here's some more lakefront property. This is one of the largest buildings next to one of the tallest. Another one over here. Here's one with a green angel. It looks like she's been weeping. Quite a few of these little mausoleums are around. If you wanted a really tall monument, you would really fit in this neighborhood. And there is quite a bit of vacant land all around here. So they got room for thousands of more people. A lot of angels around here. Isn't this kind of amazing? And look how this one is surrounded with all these graves. Here's a mausoleum with a tall monument. Family of Charles Peck. A lot of trees around these graves. And C.T. Farah, 8 columns and concrete stepway going up to it. Look how many people in the Kingsland family have died. All of these around that monument. Look at all this for George All Taylor. But somehow they just couldn't manage to spell out his name. Interesting. General Richard Barnes Mason. This is really an unusual one. Here are 3 mausoleums that are actually partially underground. By the way, right next door across the street from this cemetery is another one called the Calvary Cemetery, and as well it has a lot of really large unusual monuments. I think this is the largest mausoleum here, and guess who it's for? The Bush family, who together with Mr. Anheuser created the Budweiser beer. This is for Henry Taylor Blow. I looked around here for one that said Joe Blow, but I couldn't find it. Here's a tall one with the statue on top for the O'Fallon family. And this whole concreted circle around here has small monuments for members of the O'Fallon family. Must be a big family, and they got room for lots more. This one is not so tall, but it has a nice angel statue on top. Well, folks, I could go on all day with this. There are so many interesting ones. But I'm going to have to cut it off here at some point. And there are paved roads all around the cemetery, which is huge. So you can drive around and stop anywhere until you see something interesting that you want to go up and take a look at. Good day, folks.